Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community. And I never did go over that ambush bug mission for Doomed Metropolis. I actually tried doing it on the test server, but I got stuck on one of them. But since then I've done it on several tunes, so I have it memorized now. So let's run through it really quickly. Now there are other guides out there already, but I'm hoping my commentary just goes over some things that will help you remember these locations. So this is the hero starting point. And let's see, the villains are, I think, on the other side. And ambush bug is just about here. And you'll see an exclamation point.
I've been trying to collect all my favorite comics featuring my good buddy Superman. At least, the ones not featuring yours truly. I've got all the comics I'm featured in already, don't you know? I have reason to believe that the missing issues of Action Comics, Superman, Adventures of Superman, yada yada yada, are going to be sitting around this section of Metropolis. What an amazing coincidence. Go and collect those comic books. Pretty please?
So the quest pointer works as it always does. It'll lead you to a red zone, and the comics will be somewhere in there. Most of them are pretty straightforward, but there are some that are kind of hidden. And it starts out with like an up and down pattern. So the first one is on top of this building here. And that's where it is on the map and in the red zone. So we're looking at the southeast corner of this building. And in All-Star Superman number 10, this one is on the ground. So it's under this overhang here. The gallery.
Something's very wrong with me.
And that is the map location. Action Comics 252. Now this one is back up. It's actually in the middle. What you want to look for is on this building, it's going to have like these protrusions. See, there's two on this side, and then on the other side there's one that's higher up. Or no, actually it's lower down. So this one's a bit tougher because it's not like totally on the top and it's not on the ground level. And in general, Metropolis is harder than, like, say if these were in Gotham. So for the fourth one, Action Comics number 1, we're back on the ground. And for this one, you do want to be careful because Doomsday does go to this area. So just make sure he's not there when you're collecting these. This is the one I got stuck on the test server, as well as live. Action Comics 419, so it points to this building, but it's not actually on the building, it's on top of this monorail here. And it's also hard to see because like this, there's like a grate here where you could see through, so that red circle becomes more faint on it. So you can barely see it, but it's right here. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. So the rest are straightforward, like after that one. Now this one's right on top of a short building, so this one's pretty easy to find. Action Comics 684. Oh wait, probably forgot to do the map on some of these. I will also link to an online map that Torikumu made. And he does tell you if it's up or down, but I still had trouble finding that monorail one. Okay, so Action Comics 684. That is at this train station. And World Without a Superman is all the way on top of the Daily Planet. And while you're up here, you might as well pick this one up too, this green.
Cal always told me I was better than him. Stronger, younger, sort of. Faster, and able to synthesize solar radiation quicker. I never really took him seriously, even though he meant it. I just hope to have his strength of heart to make the same sacrifices.
And the last one, Action Comics number 1, is located just across the street from Ambush Bug. So there's the mission start. It's on the middle of this building here. If you just look down from the bridge, you'll see the red circle. And then you just go back to him across the street.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You found all the Superman comics I was missing. I could plant a big wet kiss on your cheek right... Wait. Did someone say something about cheeks?
So right away you just get the regular reward box, which will either give you a collection, a mark, a tribute, or the probiotic. And then in the mail you're going to get a box of comics that will award you 9 base items that were the comics you just collected. And what that does is it gives you the first Superman Doomsday feat, the content feat where you're collecting base items. And it puts you 1 away from the next feat, which is 10. So that would either complete when we get part 2, or if you just have alts and you want to duplicate the comics, you could just pass them all to your alts, to your main, and then just get the 10 feet, and probably even the one after that. But I'm just gonna collect them on the alts separately because I do want them to display these in their own bases. Alright, so that's probably going to take a while to arrive, but let's see, I do have it displayed in a base already, so let's go back and take a look at them.
Why did you place that there?
So I'm going to zoom in a bit because they're pretty small. I mean, they're comic book size compared to our toons. So here are a couple of them. I think that's as far as I could zoom in. But it's a texture map of the actual comic, so it's very detailed. And it's just that comic on top of a stack. And there's another one. So let's see, that's 4. And I think I put the rest of them upstairs here. 5. And here's the rest, and that makes 9. So there you go, that's the location of all of the Lost Collection pieces. Hope this helped you out, and thanks for watching.